Ayomide, hi, good morning. We are live. Let's go. Share the link. Good morning. You are number one today. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me very well? Joy Soft Life number two. How are you? Joy Soft Life, you are number two. How? My Odogu is in the building. Thank you so much for showing up, guys. Thank you. Please share the link. Let's get this live pushed. Let's get it pushed. Share the link. Share the link. Let me just go and announce on Telegram channel that we are live. Let me just announce. Yeah. So I'm just going to share my screen and we can get started. So when I share my screen, just tell me if you can see my screen. So I'm about to do that just now. All right. Yeah, tap on the like button, guys, so we can push this live out. You can see my screen, right? If you can see my screen, if you can see me, if you can hear me, please put some fives in the chat box. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. This gibberish, don't worry. Don't worry about that. We'll start with it, don't worry. Great, 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 great. So let's get down to it. No time, no time, no time. So I want to start with gold as usual. Let's start with gold. My VIPs. Let's start with gold on FXCM. Let me see. Gold on FXCM. We're going to break it down from beginning. Those in my Telegram channel, they in fact they already knew where we were going with gold this week. All right. So you can see my screen, you can hear me. Don't stop tapping on that like button, guys. Let's push this live out. Today is looking somehow. Where is everybody? You know, I like to start with my monthly. So some people will come late now. They will come late. They will now be saying, Madam, please go back. Gold. They won't come to class on time. They won't come. Ayomi, they just drop your assets. Joy, drop your assets. Oh, is just Chinedu Johnson. Please drop your assets. You are number 3 in class today. All right. Well done, guys. So gold is bullish overall. Let's go to the weekly. No time. Gold is bullish overall. Let's go to the weekly. Okay. Same, same. Daily, you start to see more structure on the daily. All right. You start to see more structure on the daily. Let's open this up. But before then, let me see. Where is that weekly? Okay, yeah. So there was fair value gap here. There was fair value gap here. Not just that. There's also I wouldn't like to call this an order block, but there was something here anyways. Because this is the schematic of things. Yes, and that. So usually this whole place like this, something happened, yeah. Nice. So I'm just going to click on the daily and we continue from there. All right. So these things, don't think too much, just go with the flow. Don't think too much, just go with the flow. Let me see what happened on the 12-hour time frame. All right. Okay. So gold came and continued from here and started buying. And if you ask me, I'll be waiting for the next zone for a buy here, because this is the first move from here. Okay. Now it's either going to come to the 60% to continue up, or the Beningin zone. For those that know me, okay. So it came back to the 6051, which is what is reacting now, which is exactly what is reacting now. The 5061 zone is reacting now. And then we have the Beningin zone right here. Share the link, guys. Share the link. Let's get this party started. We are just 6 in class. No. No. Good morning, Big Marcel. Good morning, Emmanuel. Long time, Emmanuel. How are you? How have you been? All right. So we just need to mark our zones and then wait. Okay. So it's currently reacting here. No doubt. It's currently reacting here. Okay. Um, what did we see? Okay. Now it's currently reacting at 6150. Give me some time. Let me just come down lower time frames. Okay. Beautiful. So this is what we want to see actually. But right now, what's happening is we have sold into the 60%. We have sold into the 60%. Now we should be looking for how to continue this buy actually. We should be looking for how to continue this buy, because yes, 60% is a good discount zone. This thing can push up to, it can push up to, to give us the next high. Yes, it can do that. So right now, most of us have sold down to this zone, but we have to be aware, because this could possibly, push it up to the next high, or we could still keep coming down into this zone. But because this trend was broken, this is why people decided to sell from here. But you'll be surprised that sell might be over. Let's look at it together and see. So you can see those that started selling from here. I have a friend, if he's here with me, he's been selling and he's made a lot of profits, but he wants to continue this sell, which is understandable, because he believes that this market will still tumble here. But people like me, give me a second. So this is the 6150, and it could keep going up from here. All right, it could keep going up from here. Let me see something. Give me a second. Yeah, it could keep going up from here. So let's see. Give me a second. Let's look at the 2-hour time frame. Okay. How do we know if it has started buying from here? We need to see a break of structure, and it needs to happen here. Let's see the 30 minutes. Yeah, it needs to happen here. All right. But for now, if it has not broken structure going up, we cannot start the buy. I hope you understand. Is it clear? We can't start the buy until we see a reason to buy. Right now, this thing could possibly come here and continue the sell. You understand me? It could possibly come here and continue the sell. Okay. So you have to be really, really careful. This is the zone we're looking at now. And we know this is a good discount zone, but we have not seen a reason to what? To buy yet. Why? Because it hasn't broken this high. So right now, to continue the buy from here. So right now, even if you're buying from here, you should be aware that there could be a sell. Now, how do I get my sells? It's simple. From here to here, let's see. These are my zones for sales. Here and the Beningin zone. So, as long as, but if you are buying from here, you should be getting ready to take your profits, because this thing could sell from here. So we have like a lot of possibilities with gold right now. But because it broke trend line, okay, it broke trend line from here and came into the 60%, a lot of people have been selling into the 60%. But don't forget, it's either going to buy from here or still come down here and buy from here. So I started learning how to draw trend lines, and truly trend lines really work. Good morning, Trade Space. You are the one I was looking for. Welcome. So he's the one that has been selling from this point. I mean, if you were on TikTok on Sunday, we showed you guys the blueprints, and he entered for a sale immediately, and he's been, if you see him anywhere billing, he's in profit, mad profit. So for now, we are going to be following what we see. So right now, we have seen that it sold up to the 60%, but I'm not going to deny, because it is a bullish trend. I will be very careful with the sales, okay? Because it's a bullish trend, I'll be very careful with the sales. I'll be very, very careful with the sales, because this market could take off from here and give us a new high and continue to go up, or it will come down here and take off from here. But how do we know? We have to be sure. Let's go come down a little bit. Let me see 15 minutes. 15 minutes time frame. Yeah. I spotted another sell zone too here. Is it here or here? Ah, now where they drawn trend line. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I swear that was how we were able to catch. There was a sell I caught from here. I showed my VIPs, but I don't think I couldn't even share it because I was scared that this thing might not hold. But see, it actually held. The sell held from here and dropped crazy down. Pull back up, dropped again. So yeah, there's a sell momentum going on. So the next available zone for a sell, bear in mind, okay, bear in mind that this could actually keep going up. So everything is a risk. All right, bear in mind that this could actually keep going up. But because we are experiencing a nice sell trend, we can as well enjoy it till it hits our SL. And it's only when it hits your SL that you know that, oh, the buy wants to continue, because it has to break this zone. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So don't bill me. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. But in terms of where is this thing going to sell next, you already know. These are the two zones I wait for. I wait for the Beningin zone and my 60-50. All right, following what we see here. Let me go back to the 1 hour so that we don't just lose track of what is happening. Okay. So this could still come down here. Remember, this is our ultimate zone, but the trend broke, which is why we are selling. Now is at the 61.50. We need to see if this will continue to buy from here, or if it will come back here and still sell. So there are two zones we are looking at. The buys are really, I don't know, I'm not seeing momentum for buy, more of sales I'm seeing. Momentum for sales I'm seeing. Okay. So let's see, where is my short position? It's either going to short from here, 49, but I like to wait here, to be honest, because this will serve as my liquidity. Okay. Don't know if you guys can still see my screen. Hi, Sophia. How are you? So this will serve as our liquidity and come in there and sell. All right. Yeah. So let's see if it doesn't sell from here. Meanwhile, there's a beautiful what's it called? Support. I mean resistance here. Seeing a beautiful resistance there. Okay. Liquidity is forming here. I want to see this thing push down a bit. Then we'll target here for ourselves. If not, it's possible that it will just tap into this zone and start selling automatically. Straight up. Very, very possible. Let me just see what's going on. Let me just see what's going on. Okay. Okay. Yeah, right. So let's see. Why does this thing look like he wants to start selling Bikono? Ah, panic, 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 panic. Why does it look like he wants to start selling? I beg. What's this? Hey, don't leave us behind, oh. Don't leave us behind. Don't leave us, please. Oh. This thing got to 49.29. Mm. I'll wait, guys. I'll wait. I'll wait because this place looks more like the zone that could put you in trouble if you enter. Mm. I wish to see a break of structure on a very small time frame. Let's see 3 minutes. Let's see if we can guarantee this zone yet. So yeah, we cannot start selling from here yet. So let's wait. However, if this breaks below here, then I'll start looking for sell. But for now, there's every possibility it could do this. It could do this, buy from here, come to our zone here and drop. So we have to be very careful. But aside that, we are waiting for two zones to continue this sell until it breaks the top again. Then we know that we are ready to buy. Okay. Ha. All right. So let's see. I know a lot of people want us to just wait and be sure that this thing. Let me see. Yeah, I use my. I'm sure you're surprised. I use my fib on every time frame. It doesn't matter. It don't matter to me. It don't matter. Yeah, it could still do this and push up. So let's see. Okay. All right. So this is what I have with gold. Okay. I want to see gold pull back up or break this zone to continue the sell. But for now, we just watch and see. Okay. All right. So is that clear? Is that clear? So we're just going to be watching to see what we'll see with gold, okay? Nothing is certain yet. If you ask me, nothing is certain yet. But we know this is coming from a good discount zone for a what? For a buy. We know this is definitely coming from a good discount zone for a buy. Yeah, we know it's coming from here for a buy. Yeah, it has to break that high before we're sure. Sorry, guys. It has to break that high. If it doesn't break that high, we're still on a sell. So it has to break this high. If not, we are still selling. So let's wait. Let's wait. I don't understand what gold is doing here. Oh. Let's check what's going on with the news. FX Factory. Always do this the first time. Once you open your chat, please. Just come along so I am not caught up in the news. Get stuck. Wait, let's see. So CPI. All right, by 2:30 we're having CPI. By 2:30 we're having CPI on card JP on card pairs. That's Canadian dollar. So by 2:30 we're having CPI. Okay. Can you guys still see my screen? Can you see the news? Can you guys still see the news? Can you see my screen? Okay, good. So by 2:30 Nigerian time, 2:30 p.m., we're expecting to see news. Okay, CPI. All right. Okay. This is rejecting. Oh, don't leave us. Oh, don't try it. Don't try it. Don't try it. Okay, so we are done with gold. We are watching. We are done with gold. Um. Now let me just ask, Ayomide, what is your pair? What is your pair? AUDJPY. Oh my God, we've been on this trade like forever. Hey, hey, and I put my all inside this trade. The thing was giving me headache. It will go up, go down, go up, go down. AUDJPY. Now wow. You see, I mean, tell me why this shouldn't be a buy. Call it out for my VIPs. Now it's 100. Okay, let's go. Eee! I dropped this. I dropped this. I dropped this last week, guys. I dropped this last week. It hasn't triggered. It hasn't triggered. I dropped it last week. All right. Can you guys still see my screen? I'm trying to switch networks. Can you guys still see my screen? You can see my screen. Just all right. Beautiful. So let's start from the top. Don't worry. We'll start from the Beningin. Happy Hamza, happy married life. Congratulations. Yes, I know my people. I know my people. I know my people. Okay, so let's go to the monthly. Let's see what's been happening with stocks. They've been rising, but this month has been seriously pouring down. Okay, now let's look at it. So overall is bullish, we know. Let's see the weekly. Overall is bullish. Looks like it was moving sideways here. But no problem. We'll find out. So trust me to always look for why something is reacting. There was a gap there, beautiful gap. Tapped into. Did he give us a new high? No. So I'm just going to put that high right there. Looks like something is coming up on EU. A lot of people are talking about EU. After this one, look at EU. A lot of people are talking about sales on EU. I just saw one now. Okay, so let's see. There's a problem with that. After tapping into this zone, Let's see the daily. Okay. Okay, still didn't give us the new high. There's every opportunity for this thing to keep dropping, to keep dropping. That's the daily though. That's the daily. Yeah, there's every opportunity for this guy to keep. Yeah, yeah. Okay, all right. Let's see how it looks on the 12 hour. Okay, so since it didn't break there, people are already selling into that zone. Okay, so I'm just going to mark it so that I know what I'm doing here. Okay. Oh, this looks like that was the last break of structure here. Okay. I don't even want to go lower. Yeah, so if this could be coming for this liquidity. Why? Because the last move to the upside here, okay, that was the last move to the upside before this pullback. You can clearly see it did not pull back correctly. In fact, even after it gave us this high, let's see from here, it now looks like a change of character happened. Can you see? It looks very much like a change of character happened. Okay, but we have to be very careful. Let me just mark it though. Okay. Yeah, so now it's understandable why a lot of people are still selling. Okay, all right. Now let's look at the 4 hour time frame to continue these sales. I want to take out this liquidity. I want to take out this liquidity. Yes. So a nice sell started from this zone. Started from this zone. All right, at the 61.50, a nice sell. Okay, so we're going to continue. I just want to see. All right. I want to see the market come into here to continue the sell. Yeah, this looks good to continue the sell. All right. Yeah, it needs to still come down a little bit more. now I see why I was targeting the buy. This sell couldn't give us a new low. Instead, started turning from this zone here. The sell couldn't give us a new low. Instead, looked like it was turning from here. That's why I was looking for a buy. Okay. So we watch and see. So it's either the market buys into this zone or this zone before it continues its sell. So this could happen and this could happen. Is it clear? Someone said try trends on weekly. Okay, let's see that weekly. Yo, pardon me, I'm not very good with trend lines. Aha, exactly why I'm thinking of taking out this week here. So if we sell into this zone, that's fine. Take your money and run and wait to see what the market will do. So we are on point, trying to sell from here into this zone. We are on point. Is it clear? We're on point. We're on point. Now let me see if I can give you the coordinates for that cell. Yeah, so I say I could. So we could do this, or we do this. So just watch out for the reactions, okay? Okay, good. Let's look at Euro USD. It's been a while though. So this is the monthly. You can clearly see it is bullish, yeah? I'm just going to clear everything. Okay. So on the monthly time frame, what do we see? Higher highs and higher lows. We are seeing a bullish trend on the monthly time frame, right? Sorry, oh. Sorry, oh. We can just see the bullish trend. This is still higher than this high. I mean, higher than this low. Okay. It's a bullish trend that has somehow broken. Okay. That is somehow broken. Let's see the weekly. Okay. So even if it's going to sell, you want to see it get there, right? So this means it's still buying. The I hope you you guys are still here. I hope you guys are still here. So I want to keep buying until it touches that zone. So I'm looking for buys. Let's see. Okay. So we need to see it sell into the next buy zone. Okay. Let's see it sell into the next buy zone. Okay. You know my zones already. So right now, some people are selling into these zones. People are selling into these zones. Let's see. Yeah, some people are selling into these zones. Yeah, they are selling into these zones. All right. Whoa, that's not good enough for me for a sale, to be honest. I want to see it come up more. Oh, somebody is giving me an update on gold, though. 30 minutes time frame. Please, hold up, hold up, hold up. Ah, even USD, I don't like the kind of thing it's giving me. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Let's look at the gold before 30 minutes time frame. 30 minutes time frame. Where is the other gold? This is not the one we're looking at. 30 minutes time frame. Okay. 4923 for a sell. 4923. Let me see how it looks on the 15. Yes, I understand that this might be. I'm still not certain about this zone. Um, OB. I'm not seeing an OB here. Are you with me? Can you guys see any OB here? This looks more like it. Ah, all these OBs look very funny, especially when the candle is so tiny like this. Yeah, 4860. 49.26. No, let me see how it looks on the 15. Let me see 5. I have not really seen anything that will warrant me to just sell for now. I've not seen anything that will make me sell for now. This could likely just come back in here and take off. So I haven't seen anything that is pushing this thing to the upside yet. Okay, I haven't seen it. So let's just wait. Let's just wait because I'm not even seeing any OB even on the 30 minutes that it was pointed out. I'm not seeing that OB. I'm just seeing serious indecision candles here. This one and that one. CISD. So this one will not be correct one. No lie this time. What if this sell has actually really started from here? Because remember, this is 6150 zone. Hey, who will alert us if this thing has started from here? Oh, Chimo. Looks like a perfect entry at this 49.24, 21. Oh, Chim. Let's just wait, guys. I cannot guarantee this until I see a break of structure. We'll wait it out. We'll wait it out. We'll wait it out, guys. EU is not giving the way I like. The way I like. EU is not giving. EU is just giving this. I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling EU. So let's see. Joy Soft Life. What's your own? Joy Soft Life. Nothing. Joy Soft Life. Nothing. Emmanuel Joel. Emmanuel Joel. What's your assets? This thing could still go up. I'm not going to fall for a trick. It might just be creating liquidity here. All right. The next person is Emmanuel Joel Kasim. What is your asset? Let's get down to it. Let me be looking at BTC. Like say you go trade the silver now if I do it for you. If I do it for you now, will you trade it? Like say you go trade them. If you would like to try yourself. Try yourself. I hear you. So I think it was O and A. We already got pardon me guys. I hardly sleep these days. So let's do it from the top. I'm going to use another broker. Okay. FX open. You see, when I told everybody, leave this trade, after we chopped like how many pips? After chopping like 470 pips, guys. Ah, ah. All right, let's do it top down. See this gold is dropping. Oh, Chimo. I refuse to FOMO. I refuse to FOMO. Okay, so silver looks a bit cleaner. All right. Let's look at the weekly. Then we heard one story. We heard one story about Venezuela and silver. God will help us. These metals of war. Almost the same with what is happening with gold, though. Almost the same with what's happening with gold. So look at that. Tap into that. You see. But like my dear friend will say, always try to draw a trend. I beg, where we go daily. All right, beautiful. Always try to draw a trend. Let me draw trend for you now. Always try to draw a trend. No, in no jive. Oh. Kole jive. In no jive. All right. All right. So it tapped into this zone. All right. Came up, unable to break this high, and it's dropping just like gold. Just like gold. And if it's dropping, the next touch point for this will be here. So let's keep watching. Okay. Let's see the 8 hour. We are coming to BTC in a minute. 8 hour. Okay. Beautiful entry here at the Beningin zone for the sell. All right, so we can see that also silver is also selling. All right, that's what we are seeing with silver. Silver is also selling. Woo! Do you know we spend so much time? Yo. So I want to see either at this zone, silver reacting. This zone looks good because liquidity is right before that zone. Yeah. This 4 hour time frame. So we want to see that happen. Okay, we want to see that sweep of that liquidity, then tap into this zone, then drop again. That's what we want to see on silver. Okay, so we wait. Now hold on, let's go to BTC. Okay. Maybe we'll have to clear BTC and start again. So I will see. Because if you ask me, the buy on BTC we saw here, was it on the 2 hour time frame? We wanted to see a reason to buy from this zone. So we had two zones in place, this zone and that zone. So we have to wait for confirmation here before we are sure that this buy is ready. So for now, this market is still coming into this zone here. Why? Look at where the wick is. If I had seen a break and close above this, then I would know that it's ready to buy from here. But still, BTC might likely to still sell into this zone. All right. Cuff Sam. Are you seeing? We could start it from the top so you can see how we got here. Only those that came into my TikTok live will see what happened. So let's look at it together. This is Bitcoin. It's on a bullish move, obviously. It's bullish. Okay? It's bullish. Right? It's bullish. Now that was our break of structure here. Okay. Another one here. All right, look at that beauty. Beninging zone here. And of course, from here, I'm expecting it to go into the high. But this is the monthly time frame. Let's see the weekly. Monthly time frame. Guys, remember, let me go back. Remember, what did we see here? I just remembered something. Remember, we saw this move here. This move, I want to measure that move. Sorry, give me a second. So this looks more like a change of character happening here as well. Okay. More like a change of character happening here. So this zone for a buy, but we know that. Let's see. Smaller time frames, please. Sorry, smaller time frames. 12-hour time frame. Oh, 8. It's been sells. Okay, so it started pushing up from this zone. All right, it started pushing up from this zone. In fact, on a smaller time frame, looks like it broke structure on that zone. You see, it started pushing up from this zone. But remember, it has to pull up after that change of character. We know it has to pull up. It has to pull up for the next sell. All right, it might not necessarily get there. This zone is a zone that it could pull up to. This zone is a zone it could pull up to here. In fact, that zone. But remember, the zones I always wait for are these zones and the 60-50. So that is what we are seeing. It has to pull up to continue the sell. But remember, let me just delete this. That was a high time frame. That was a high time frame. Now it's tapped into this zone to continue the buy. Okay, but we have to be sure to continue to buy into the sell zone. So let's see. Let's not write BTC off yet. Can't write BTC off yet. So yeah, so this is what we are seeing. It actually came into a discount zone, all right? And we're looking at this area here for a buy right there. Okay, we're looking for an area there for a buy. But we couldn't enter. Why? Because we need confirmation before we can enter there. If not there, we'll have to be waiting for the one below. If not there, we'll have to be waiting for the one below. It did this here quite all right. So we've been waiting for extra confirmation, but we've not seen it. Why? Because this is a fair value gap matching with a breaker block. Okay, matching with a, you thought it was going to sell, don't worry. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, it hasn't gotten to zones for the sell exactly where we're waiting for. It hasn't. When we're looking at the 4-hour time frame, let me go back to the 4-hour time frame. This was a straight drop. There was no, where's the 8-hour? This was a straight drop. The only break he had was somewhere around here. Where's the 8-hour? You see. We can't categorically say that this is the sell has started, because me too, I was trying to catch a sell, but it kicked me out several times. We can't categorically say that the sell has started. Exactly. Now, see, gold is selling. Let's look at it this way. You know, gold is selling right now. Right? We know gold is selling. And when gold sells, usually Bitcoin does the opposite. Okay? Usually Bitcoin does the opposite. Right now, Bitcoin is coming from a nice buy zone. It's coming from a nice buy zone. So we have to concentrate on that. And for it to sell, it has to get to a premium zone for a sell. It hasn't gotten there yet. So we should be, following the story. Don't try to jump. I was also looking for a sell, but it didn't sell so much. It didn't sell so much. And guess what? From this zone to that zone here, okay, I was also looking for a sell. From this zone to that zone here, it came into a nice and did this beautiful, beautiful thing here on the 60-50 with fair value gap that is marking with the breaker block. So this zone is something to watch out for. If you ask me, I'm looking for how I can take a buy from here to the next possible zone for the sell. Okay, to the next possible zone for the sell. So the sell hasn't, you can't just sell from there. Selling here is like selling in the middle. You're not really selling from a good premium zone. So yeah, me too, I thought it was going to sell. But obviously, we are seeing nice looking buys from here. So we can't just enter because me, I'm looking for a reason to buy. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen a reason to buy inside that breaker block and fair value gap. It has to break this high. All right. The 15 minutes is too much. The 15 minutes is too much. But you can even see it has to break that high before I can consider it a buy. So we have to wait. We have to still chill. It has to break that. Then I'll be sure that this zone there is ready to buy from here. If not, we are still coming down to this next zone here for the next possible buy to the upside this week right here. Okay, then it will use this as liquidity for us to now buy into a proper sell zone. That's my own idea. A lot of people are like, is selling. You sure it's selling? I'm not seeing any reason you should be selling, to be honest. I'm not seeing any reason you should be selling yet. I'm not even seeing that reason. Okay. It's not ready. Now, guys, that is why a lot of us were losing money over the weekend. We wanted to sell from here. I would rather wait. So I'm seeing buy into a sell zone. I'm seeing buy into a sell zone. I'm not seeing those sells yet. I can't categorically call this a good zone. No. No, 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 no. No. So BTC is a bit confusing, eh? Alright. So we want to see, so you see, even if we wanted to use this range, it hasn't, it's not ready. This would have given us a new low. It couldn't do that. It couldn't. So I'm not ready to sell this. I want it to push up a bit more before I start selling. That's my own take, to be honest. That's my own take. I'm even waiting here. If I see any confirmation, but I couldn't. Luckily, I couldn't see any confirmation. Then I'll be waiting at the next zone. So even if you're selling, you should be selling to the next zone, the next buy zone. All right. Cough Sam, are you okay with that? Just cool down and watch. See, what I want you to watch is this range it just formed. Watch this range between here and here. Okay, because the sell zones I'm looking for are way up. I'm not looking at these ones. And even if we take this one, it still couldn't hold. It couldn't come all the way down. It's broken structure to continue up a bit. So even if we're looking at this range here, that's this one and this one. Sorry about that. Let me just. If we're looking at this range, this place and this low, you'll be looking to sell around here or even here. But with here, it couldn't continue selling. It stopped here and turned. So you cannot be looking for sales now. Aha, you can't be looking for sales now. It stopped here and turned. If he had given us a new low, aha, but right now, it's either you're waiting for it to come back here. So you want to buy to this zone, then drop, or buy higher, buy to that higher zone and drop. All right. I hope it's clear. It's already time for me to run. All right. It's already time for me to run. AUDJPY to Fiakwa. AUDJPY to Fiakwa. To Fiakwa. It's already time for me to run. So just be careful with BTC. Let me see gold. Gold is still pushing. So yeah, gold is still pushing up. I want to see it come into the zone 4946. 4946 or come here between 4934 and this zone. It's a lot. But we're still going to be watching it. For silver, wait for it to pull up, guys. Just wait for it to pull up. All right. Good. Faith, you're just coming. You said NZDCHF. You're not even number one or top two or top three. I love you guys. Mwah, mwah. Join the Telegram channel. I'll be dropping some trade ideas. I've not seen anything here. I'll still do GJ on my own. I'll do GJ, I'll do UJ, and I'll drop them on the Telegram channel. Tuesdays is usually for my Telegram channel people. So as we've not seen anything except gold, we've seen something on gold. I will drop it for you guys. So join the Telegram channel and let's make money. Mwah. Bye, guys.